since it's pretty much up in the air of what the next LR will be, I've been seeing quite a bit of interesting speculation, and Purgatory Bon is one that people actually want to see become an LR. And trust me, that would look funny, because a character that was not that long ago in recent memory terrorizing the game with an awfully annoying meta, becoming an LR so soon would be hilarious. I do think they should go for a king first, but I wouldn't want to pass on a possible Purgatory Bon, because honestly, when you look at the other bonds that we have, I don't think any of them, other than Nunchunk Green Bon, right, deserve an LR. And by that I mean they're not iconic enough. Only Green Nunchuk Bon and Purgatory Bonds have been bonds in the game that actually matter. Because if you remember, if you're, in more of an OG kind of player, you might recall that we didn't have a good Bond for such a long time before Purgatory Bond. People were like, man, when's the Bond gonna come out? Then this guy came out. People are like, my god, can I stop seeing Bond in the game? I am just getting annoyed at this point. I'm only playing one match of this like boring setup. Just Bond, Arthur, Twigo, and Liz. Old HP booster setup, although Green Arthur is a sort of a more recent take on it, because you're getting the crit defense, which is, I think right now, given all these super insane characters, a better use out of an Arthur than the other Excalibur Arthur. But we're going to be using something more interesting after this first match. I just want to kind of see how he's looking at and kind of speculate of what he can change. Because when you look at the other characters that got LRs, everything about them changed. All the cards, the passive, obviously the stats. I think for Bond, imagine the blue card cleanses. Let's start here. The blue card cleanses all allies, right? And then the attack card not only does the actual damage per ult gauge, but also doubles crit chance. Because Bond's crit chance is not bad. Oh, I can't AoE. Oh, I can't AoE. Okay, no ceiling this time. I'm actually not gonna attack the first turn and just taunt with Arthur. I didn't lie on purpose. Next match I will use the more interesting team I have planned on, but I couldn't really attack on the last match, so no Bond cards. That's phenomenal. Yeah, I think that a way to make Bond actually viable in a more recent meta would be to make him less dependent on his allies. Because here, like, look at these cards, right? And we used to joke that Bond had lower card rates. And the reason for it is because, well, his teammates are just bad, right? Like Arthur, Twigo, except when we could use like, the collab characters, the teammates are just bad. So when Bond is the only character actually doing something on the team, he's the only one that cards are being used, it feels like he has lower card rates because you just never have his cards and you have a bunch of terrible cards in your hand. It just... if Bond were to, I don't know, get one attack card here, it would be so great. But if he wasn't so dependent on having these terrible characters alongside him, mainly Twigo, it would be much better. And even the team I'm about to use uses terrible characters as well, so it's like, this is the worst part about him, is the fact that he needs to be run with bad characters. And bad characters varies, right? Because, if you looked at the tier list for any sensible person, back when Bomb was meta, like Twigo is a top meta character. But that's because he's a top meta support. And in this game, it's a really weird thing where like supports tended to actually do damage as well. Right? You look at characters like Estarossa. Now, he's a support. In any way that you look at him, he is a support. But he carries his own weight with damage, right? Okay, Bond, you're gonna have to do some astonishing damage here. But then you have characters like Twigo that, yeah, he's a support, but all he's doing is just, you know, giving you HP and taunting for the first 2 turns. So it's not the same. it's not the same, right? So more characters like Estarossa being around him would be nice, but that's not, you know, what the LR would do. Sorry, I forgot to check his HP before moving on. I'm gonna stop lying. It's just the last time. 850k, because we're gonna compare to the next team. I mean, the damage on Askener wasn't that bad, but he's dead here, isn't he? He is not looking to survive. Ooh. Oh, the first had to be on Twigo. Okay. Can he survive this? Okay. Ooh. Alright. Okay. They don't have buffs. But they should still do some damage. Yeah, they should change the ultimate to be, you know, something other than just obviously double damage against buffed enemies, because I mean buffs are common because of Nanashi, but not as common that it's really worth using. Perfect. I needed to find someone using a Ban so that I can just use and abuse Melasculus Commandment plus Liz's passive, that for each debuff on her, every ally gets HP. I think it's 15% HP. So with Ban, we're going to be getting a lot of debuffs on us. Now the one problem I have is that I already have a level 3 attack for Ban, which usually wouldn't be a problem. But right now it kind of is. Because that means that Ban already has some ult gauge and he's not going to be getting as much HP at the end, but it's fine. I just want like one more blue card for Ban. And that'll be, you know, all I need, I feel like. No. Kanye to heal. Oh. Okay. I think I just have a lot of HP, so I'm just tanking a lot. How much HP does Melascula have? 835k. Ban with no blue card, 1 mil. I'm a blue card right now. Did move a Ban card. Because it seems like I'm not getting level 2. I don't mind if he removes my ult gauge. From Ban, I don't mind it. There's no way he kills Melascula here, right? Ooh. We're at 1.3 basically, so more HP than before. Now let's go for this. Look at that. Purgatory. Purgatory Ban. Reliving his days of glory. Yeah, I mean, again, this is a team that uses obviously two terrible characters alongside him. You can say Melascula is not a terrible character because yada yada yada, she's good on the demon team, whatever, I don't care. She's a terrible character, she doesn't do damage. She's just there, right? She's there, her passive is good, her relic is good, but she's not contributing enough. You know, like it's the point where you use her with Demon King, Because Demon King can carry you enough that it doesn't matter, right? But if you required more than just one character on your team to do damage, she would be a hindrance. So, that's what I mean, right? Can we get one that we get a little bit more... I want to get a match that we get at least a level 2 blue card. That would be nice. But finding one against Bon is going to be hard. That was a very lucky matchup. Next match. Alright, but this time it's a real player, so maybe might be a little harder. Might be a little harder. Well, we'll see. Unfortunately, like, Melly is going to seal my lifesteal right away. Or not even lifesteal, just HP in general. So this card is not going to heal my last killer. Should be alright though. Oh, it might not be a real player. Or it might be, I don't know. It's getting a little confusing. Let's It is, okay. We'll do the level 2 blue card. I'm gonna try to make this a little faster. So we can utilize the HP buffs from his passive as well. Oh no. No attack card. But I feel like I had to blue card there. So that, you know, Melascula can sustain the next turn. Which she might not be able to though. This guy is taking his time. Yeah, I think Melascula is gone. We'll get more HP. Oh, we might just tank this through just sheer insane HP alone. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, because how much HP do we have on Melascula right now? 940k. Let's do this. And I'm gonna move the bond card. This is not going to be as much HP as last match, but I think we still kill, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's assuming he doesn't remove my ult gauge, because I don't have an extra attack card, so... That's assuming Diane doesn't have an attack card. Which she might. And she does, okay. Not good. Not good. And he does more damage per thing I have, right? Yeah, fellas, I don't think I'm tanking this one. I'll be real, I don't think I'm tanking this one. I'll be real. Ooh, good damage though, but I just got 0 attack cards for Bon in this entire match. That's what I'm saying, like, Bon feels like he has negative card rates. Because you play with Bon, and this is what happens. He just doesn't get cards. And then you lose. Again, he still hasn't got an attack card. Like, this whole match, he didn't get a single attack card. What are you supposed to do with one level 1 attack, right? What are you supposed to do? Oh, maybe if he has a 1-6 bond, I might be able to tank. I do have a lot of HP. Ooh. Don't have the ult though. And we lost a very considerable amount of HP. Yeah, 600k. Let's heal with Melascula. Yeah, that's not looking good. That's not looking good. Hey man, just... You know what his LR passive should be? Increase card rates. Because in the entire match, I got 1 attack card, and that's after a lot of things happened, you know? We took an ult from the enemy DPS. We... we went for like all the stages of grief. And then are gonna attack hard. So, if they could just change that, it would be phenomenal.